Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So let's hop right into this because I really want to film this because I think it's a really fun video. So as you can see by the title, it's a little like get ready with me on my graduation day. So I just want to show you guys how I did my makeup, even though a bunch of people didn't see me and it was only the cameraman, the videographer, my principal, and my family. I still wanted to show you guys what I did, just put myself together. It was fun getting ready, even though like I couldn't get ready like with my friends and stuff, because obviously quarantine has really put a damper on things. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what how I did my makeup and got ready, and then I'll show you guys. I actually filmed so I'm filming this the next day because I was too rushed to actually film it yesterday, which was my graduation. So I have all the film from my graduation that I thought I'd just include in this video that I had my sister record while I graduated. It was kind of awkward because there was not really anyone there and no one clapped because it was on video. But I'll show you guys that, and that's about it. So to start off, what I'm gonna do is I'll show you guys what I did for skincare, what I always do. So I just got out of the shower, so I just washed my face, and I'm just putting on the vitamin C serum from Coco Kind. That one. I just put about 3 to 4 drops, and I just put that all over my face, and it's good. I really like the Drunk Elephant vitamin C serum, but I haven't got that one in quite some time. But yeah, so I put that on, and then I put some of this La Roche-Posay. I probably didn't say that right, but this Lippy Car lotion, daily moisturizing lotion. I don't know, I really like it. It's just like, it's not too heavy. It's like, it's not a gel, but it's like a perfect balance of like a cream and a gel almost. It's really nice. I like it. It doesn't clog my pores, and it comes in a big bottle, so I really like it. I had a Mario Badescu one before this. I think I showed you guys way back when in like an older video, but it was kind of thick because it was a night cream, but like I used it during the day too sometimes, so I just think it was a little thick. But I'm experiencing some breakouts and stuff because it's that time of the month, but it's fine. We can cover that up with some concealer. But so I just put that on. I put that on all over my face. It gets almost like a little bit tacky, which is sometimes good when like you're about to do your makeup. So now I'm gonna hop into, yeah, I did concealer first. So I'm taking the Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. I'm kind of using my viewfinder and this mirror that's on the side of me, so if I look this way for a little bit, that's what I'm looking at. But so I just put this, and if you can hear the birds, it's because my window's open right behind you. But I just put this all over any blemishes I kind of see, especially like the big ones, because those are the ones you're going to want to cover the most, and some dark spots. I have a good amount of acne right now. It's also because I just worked today, wow, that looks interesting. I just worked today, and I had to wear my mask obviously all day, and I feel like that breaks me out a lot. And I also think working in a donut shop doesn't help with your skin. But so I'm just gonna pat this on all the places that I put the concealer, and I just like doing that. I honestly didn't even wet this. Like, I feel like you don't necessarily need to wet it all the time, because I don't use it for foundation. If I was using it for foundation, then I would wet it, but I don't really see the point when it's just blending out my concealer. I feel like I look so funny when I blend out concealer, because like you're pressing your face so hard and it makes it look funny. I don't know. Okay, so I blend that out the best I could. I kind of just look over the pimples, see if I want to add any more concealer, which I think I'm gonna add some right there and stuff, because those are pretty red spots. Ooh, did I just get concealer on my shorts? Oh, I might have gotten a little bit. Great. I literally can't wear anything white. Like, I'm very daring right now wearing this like cream colored top, because hopefully I don't get anything on it. But yeah. So, alright. So now, after I did that, let me tie my hair back because I'm gonna have to put it So, this top too, by the way, it's super cute. I love it. But okay, so now, so instead of cream foundation, I didn't feel like doing like a really heavy face of cream. So I took the Bare Minerals original, I forget what it's called. Is it just the original foundation? Just their powder foundation? I really like this. I used to use this all the time when I was like younger. And I don't use it all the time now because I honestly kind of forgot about it. But now I revamped it. So I just take just a random brush, more of like a puffier one, and you just swirl it around the cap. I don't know if you can see that powder. But then you just buff it onto your face. And you just keep dumping out more, and you can keep adding more in certain areas if you want certain areas that have more coverage. I'll show you a trick I have too for this. But I just like this, what do you call it? I just like this powder foundation because I feel like it's super, like, natural, but then it has coverage and it smooths everything over, but it's not heavy at all because it's a powder, and somehow it's not matte. It like makes you glowy, which I don't get how that happens with a powder. Maybe it has like sparkles in it? Not sparkles. I don't even know what that would be called, but so I just put that all over. I put on a good amount of it too yesterday since I was going to be on camera. So I just keep buffing it. You bring it down the neck. And you just get it to about whatever you think looks good. So I think that's pretty good. I feel like that looks fun. Okay, so my trick is you put a little bit in the cap, okay, and you take your finger and dip it in the powder and get a little bit on your finger, and wherever you have some blemishes, you just pat it over those blemishes, and it makes them so much more covered because it's so much pigment in that one area when you apply it with your finger. And I just feel like it works so well. Like I did this yesterday because I had some nice sized pimples, and I just pat it on with my finger, and it literally, I'm not even kidding, like gets rid of the pimple. I didn't even know I had that pimple there. That's kind of sad. Okay, so I do the powder. So I like how that came out. I just sweep some under my eyes too, just to mesh with the concealer. So then after that, I always usually do bronzer. So I'm gonna take the Hoola bronzer. I love this bronzer, it's my favorite one. I'm not gonna take that brush. I'm gonna take a bigger brush. I like big brushes for bronzer. I feel like it's just like, I don't like chiseled bronzer because I feel like it's too orangey for that. I like using a brush to really sweep it around like everywhere. I take a generous amount, and I start though, I bring it down and then up onto there, and I just keep bringing it down. That 3 motion that I'm sure you've all heard. So I just bring it down, I bring it across my cheeks, and then I bring it up to my forehead and really buff out. I like going on the edge of my forehead, so I bring it over here and then I bring it up. See how that already, like, look at the difference. This to that. I feel like it's just insane. I feel like bronzer really makes a difference. I don't know. I love bronzer. So then I bring it down here, and I kind of just blend. I blend onto my ear, keep blending, and then I start blending across to this side, and then bring it down the neck. So then I do the same thing to this side. I really want to try the bronzer from Too Faced. I forget what bronzer that is called, but I really want to try the bronzer from Too Faced or whatever. So I do that. I feel like it like picks up a weird color in this camera, but I swear it looks good in person. So after I do that, after I get a good amount of bronzer on, I feel like that's good. I like being really tan. Like I self-tan all the time. And I tan out in the sun sometimes. Like I've been doing more so because of like quarantine, because there's not much to do. But I like to sit in the sun, but usually I always wear 30 sunscreen, because if I don't wear SPF, I will burn. Like there's no doubt about it. I don't tan, I burn. So after I do this, I think I want to do blush next. So I think yesterday, oh no, yesterday I used this. So I have a full Glossier thing of this, what do you call it, tube, but I wanted to try their this color, the dust color, which I really like, but it like dried up now, so I can't use it. But let's try their dawn color. It's really red, it looks like. Oh, that's really orange. It's really orange. Should I try a little bit though? Maybe I'll blend it out on 2 fingers and wow. I really like, I have a different color though. I have like the pink color. Oh look, I think it's called Cloud, is it? I just like cream blush because it's so easy to blend out. So like if you if you make a mistake with like powder, sometimes it's really hard to like correct. But I feel like cream is like easy because it blends out with your like skin. Like you would think that would be so bright, but it's not. It's like perfect. And I put it on my nose for that little sunburn moment. So I'm gonna keep patting this on. I love blush, so. I mean, there's a fine limit between too much blush and there's this, what was I trying to say? There's a fine limit between too much blush and not enough blush, and I dance on that line. So then after that, I usually just take like my brush, and I don't really know if you necessarily have to do this, but I just take it and I pat over it just to really further blend. So then I feel like that looks good. Like I feel like I don't want to put on another blush. Sometimes I do 2 different blushes, but I feel like that's good. Oh, I'll show you guys the one I have. But yeah, I have this one. It's gross. Oh, it's called Puff. I don't know why I thought it was called Cloud. That's the one I have. I really do like it, but I'm gonna try the new ones. Okay, so once I do that, I then do, I think it's my eyebrows I did next. Yes. Oh, actually, was it highlight? I think it was highlight. I think I did on my, I always do usually my face before I do any eyes or anything. Let's see. Where's my highlighting brush? Here it is. So, I took this Tarte's Pro to Glow palette, and I honestly take the top 2 shades. Oops. I take the top shade. Oh, there you are. I take the top 2 shades, which is Gleam and Burst, and I just keep going back and forth with this, and I just put it on there. Like, isn't that so pretty? I love it. So I do that. I put a little on. I love a little glow, and then I take a little bit with my finger, and I pat it on my nose, and I bring it up. And then I do a little. Some people don't like the Cupid's bow, but I do. I feel like it makes, like, it accents your lips really well. Okay, so once I have highlighted, I then move on to my eyebrows, which I then take this e.l.f. brow pomade that I've literally had forever. Can you see that? e.l.f. brow pomade in the color Espresso. Oh, it's called the Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. I don't use it as a liner. I use it as a brow cream. And I take, I don't even know I had that brush. Where is my, so I take this, I think it's an e.l.f. brush too. e.l.f. small angled brush. And I take it and I just lightly pat in it, and it's kind of dry now. I don't know if that's because of it being kind of older or if it's because that's how it's supposed to be. But I just take it and I fill in mostly my end of my eyebrow, because the front of my eyebrows are pretty much okay. Like, obviously my eyebrows are smaller, on the smaller side. But my tail is where it's really sparse. I just have really small eyebrows. Like, I don't get them done or anything because there's nothing to get done. Like, I pluck them and that's about it. So, and then what I do as like the last step after filling in my tail, which I just fill in right there. I am mostly filling over here too to get the arch. I drag like a little line across. So I start from here and I drag a little line just to make it nice and clean, and then I wisp up. And then do that on the same eyebrow, on the other one. But like, don't you see the difference? Like, there's so much more definition in that one. it just really makes your face look like way more put together. I feel like I used to never do eyebrows, but now I like have to, because it just makes such a difference. Sorry, I have to look in this mirror. What are you guys doing for graduation? I mean, a lot of the people that probably watch my videos are probably from my school. I just assume so. But like, if you're graduating senior or something, like, what are they doing for your school? Because apparently we might still have like some type of graduation. I don't know, because in July they said that we're allowed to have outdoor graduations, but I don't know if that's actually gonna happen. But I'm just wondering. I wonder what like other places are doing, or if it's just like something that my school's doing. So then after I do that with my eyebrows, back on track, I just take the Glossier Boy Brow in the brown shade, I think, whatever the brown shade is, and I take off a little bit of it because I don't want that much. Since I already filled in my eyebrows, there's enough color. And I just start in the front, especially in the front, to bring it up so that they don't fall, and then I just start pushing them up so that they're in line with where I what do you call it, filled them in. And then see how like it makes them bigger. So then I do that, the same thing on the other side. And we go all through my eyebrow. I also do the arch a lot too, just so that like the hairs stand up there instead of like fall down, because I feel like that can happen a lot. Okay, so I finished that. And then next, I did a little bit of eyeshadow. So I have a favorite palette. I have 2 eyeshadow palettes, that's it, because I don't do a lot of eyeshadow at all. I have the Naked 2 and then the Sweet Peach Too Faced palette. I love this palette. It used to really smell like peaches, but it kind of got a little warped one time when I was traveling, so I think that made the scent kind of like lose its scent, because like it's kind of like open. But I took a little fluffy brush for the eye, and I just took the color Charmed, I'm Sure, which is this brown color up here, and I just took that and I patted it off, and then I put that in my crease. And I just love a good brown shade in the crease. I'm not a big eyeshadow girl, so most of the colors, well, this palette's pretty neutral, except for like the green and, oh, it's fine. Oh my god. Except for the green and the purple that are in the palette. But other than that, I really like it. I remember when I literally, like, who am I in like 8th grade asking for an eyeshadow palette? But I remember I begged my dad to get this for me, and I'm pretty sure he got it for me as like an 8th grade graduation gift, because this is like $50. I can't, like, back then I didn't understand the value of money. I'll admit it, I didn't. And I really wanted makeup. I was obsessed with makeup. So, anyways, I digress. So after I do that, then I take a little pointer brush, like this one, and I take the shade Luscious, which is that really shiny shade. As you can see, I've dipped into it many times. I really like that shade. So I just put that in the inner corner. So I go that, and it just makes it nice and shiny right there. Like, brightens it up. I feel like it just brightens up your eyes, because it's like really like, ooh. So I like that. And that's all I did for eyeshadow. I'm not a big eyeshadow gal, even though I begged my dad for palettes when I was in here. Which I'm getting to like makeup more again. Like, I kind of fell off the bandwagon. Like, I didn't want to do it anymore, but I'm starting to really like it again. So then what I did, I think I did lips, and then I did my eyelashes that I'll show you guys. So I take this Jordana lip liner. Story behind this, I was trying to find a dupe for the Pillow Talk liner from Charlotte Tilbury, but I couldn't really find one. So if you guys know a dupe, let me know. But this is just like a cute color. It's almost like a color of like my lips, but a little more pink. And I just lined the bottom of my lips and the top very lightly. And then I lightly filled in by like kind of coloring it a little bit, but not too much. Like, I don't fill in everywhere because that's kind of overpowering. See, they're like, see how it's kind of like the shade of my lips, but a little different, I guess. take that. Oh, I didn't tell you the color of that. Where's the color? Does it not say? Oh, Rose Crush. Okay, and then I showed you guys this in my last video, and this is the Burt's Bees Hydrating Lip Oil. And I just put that on over it, and it makes such a nice glossy lip. See? Oh my god, I love it. I can't. I love that combo. Okay. I put a little bit too much though. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys what I've really been loving. So, let me get nice and close. So, I've been obsessed with the Eylure London Pro Magnetic Magic Glass Eyeliner and with the lashes. So it's an eyeliner that's magnetic, and then you attach the lashes to it. And I honestly thought it was so easy, and I'm loving it because I don't have to get fake lashes. So I'm gonna bring you over. I don't know where I should put this so that I can do it, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to do it in my viewfinder. Maybe I'll just show you guys with my mirror right here. Yeah, because it's gonna take me a little bit. Maybe I'll do like a little montage. Well, not a montage, but like I'll do it and then I'll bring you guys up. So, what I do is I like a thin line. I don't like thick eyeliner. It doesn't look good on me, or at least I don't think so. So I just take off some of the eyeliner and I just start to draw. I do the outside and then I go on the inside. You have to do 3 layers of this. So I get nice and close, and I can't talk now. As you can tell, that liner is a little bit thicker than this liner, but I don't really know what to do about it. I think I'm just gonna leave it and put the eyelashes on. And it says my camera's gonna die, which is awesome. Perfect timing. So I'm gonna pause it real quick. It's official, let's do this! Look! We're going!
Cash money! Cash money!
That's right.
Watch out, Mr. Crystal Foley. Graduate coming through.
Yep.
Cash money on their way.
He's a new one.
Right up on the stage, my friend. You guys can go right down to the exit.
Wait, I gotta give her the directions.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. This is my opportunity to chat with you.
Everything all set?
I'm good.
All right. Here we go. Erin Cashin.
We'll turn the flowers so you can see. Like,
Oh. And pull the thing down a little bit more.
there you go, like
This?
that. Oh yeah, it's popping up. Yeah, you look good.
Alright, before this cuts me off because I have no more memory space on my card, I just wanted to show you guys my lashes. I love how they came out. The liner was a little bit thicker than expected, but make sure you subscribe, like, follow me on Instagram and all that good stuff. I love all of you so much. Thank you for supporting, and stay healthy, stay safe, and be well. Love you!